How you doing, everyone? It's DeAndre. It's my brother Cedric here.
It's good. It was good.
We're out in the Runyon Canyon, and we just decided to make a video on how we moved to LA. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we came here together, and about 2 months ago? Yeah.
Yeah, about 2 months. About 2 months.
Yeah, we came from Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Midwest. Everyone knows about the Midwest. It's cold. It's rain. It looks like it's about to rain here actually, but
yeah, a little sprinkle,
a little sprinkle. People was like, oh, it's crazy. They got the windshield wipers going really fast when it's like a few drops or raindrops, but it's pretty funny. But yeah, we just want to talk a little bit about how we moved to LA with very little money. How we're not in a place that we want to be right now, but we're making pretty quick progress, pretty good steps so far, and on the road to being as successful as we can be. So
yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Real soon.
So yeah, first things first, what you want to talk about? The drive, how much money we came with, or what?
You talk about the drive.
Drive. Yeah, you can, if you want to share, you can. About your experience.
So the drive was a 36-hour drive. 3 people, me, my brother DeAndre, my brother Dakari. Yeah, it was a road trip. It was an experience.
Definitely.
It was fun.
A long one too, right?
Yeah,
it was long.
It was fun.
It was fun.
We made a few stops. Slept at a hotel once or twice, I believe. And then, we made it here. A lot of gas, a lot of food stops. Yeah, overall it was a fun experience.
Definitely.
And it's a part of the story, so
Most
it's part of the journey. So yeah, I'm blessed. I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, speaking about that hotel, was $150? It was like a 1 or 2 star hotel. I gave it a half-star hotel. $150. When we came to LA, but the one we were talking about on the road trip, it was like typical price, maybe $75 a night. But we stayed for only like 5 hours, and because we're pretty tired.
Still tired to drive.
I was too tired to drive. I try to wake them up. I'm like, come on. They're like, looking dead. So I'm like, yeah, let's pull up and sleep for a couple hours, then head back on the road. But yeah, we only stopped once. Other times we just slept in the car and we just pretty much rotated. Did like 3 or 4 hour shifts, and
yeah,
it's pretty good. So.
And we got whip skills like me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit,
Definitely don't have whip skills. We almost died at least, a couple times with his driving.
Hey, you gotta take a chance. Right.
But yeah, the drive was 36 hours, like you said. Many people, depending on where you live, you can fly, you can take a bus, driving. I recommend driving, or typically just having a car in LA, because it's a lot of, though it's condensed in certain areas, there's a lot of places where you have to like drive to, 30-minute drive, 45-minute drive, typically because of the traffic. So I recommend a car, or because it would be a little bit more difficult if you were to fly into LA and kind of do your day-to-day activities, go to work, go to the store. So luckily you can take a Uber or a Lyft, or ride your bike. I just bought a bike, a bicycle, not a bike. I'll fall off and kill myself. But yeah, I bought a bicycle, and it's been pretty smooth, so it helps me get around the city. But yeah, a car definitely takes a little. And if you get an electric car, it would be even better, because you'll save on gas, because gas is very expensive. So yeah, the trip was pretty good. Like I said, I recommend driving or flying, depending where you at, but make sure have a car. What do you say? Thinking of having a car here?
Yeah, you definitely gonna need a car.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, overall, we just pretty much took a leap of faith. Wasn't nothing guaranteed, wasn't nothing certain. We just took a leap of faith, and we tried, and we didn't give up in the process. So just always try, never give up, because you never know what's coming tomorrow. So
definitely, most definitely. Yeah, so we can talk about how we how we came about trying to move to LA. What was like the process, and how do we think like, yes, it's time to move to LA? You want to talk about that, or you want me to just kind of?
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, we can. So it was pretty much, I came and visited California in December. I was with a friend from Ohio, from Cleveland, and we just did a little road trip. I just graduated from college, and I'm like, okay, what better way to tackle this graduation? A long road trip, a long road of college education. Spent like 5 years in undergrad. So what better way than to go to California? So we flew to Las Vegas, and then we went to San Francisco for 2 days, or no, 3 days, and then we came to LA. And I just fell in love. I'm like, oh. Originally, I was supposed to move to Chicago. Many of you know that I have a spiritual teacher, Rajendra Singh. He lives in Chicago, so I wanted to be closer to him, and a lot of other family members there. So I'm like, yeah, Chicago's a place. But then when I visited in December in California, I'm like, I'm gonna have to think of some things, because the weather was nice, 70 degrees, and yeah, I felt really, motivated to, think about my decision a little bit more clearly. So then we flew back to Ohio, and I was just thinking and pondering about myself, like Chicago or LA or San Francisco, trying to debate all these places. But I just kind of texted him, and I'm like, hey, you trying to move to LA? What did I say to you exactly?
So he said these 3 words that changed my life forever. He said 3 words. He said, come with me to LA. He said, come with me. And I was like, okay. Like,
all right.
He was like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, like, why not? He was like, all right, let's figure something out. And we had a plan, we executed, and we're here.
Definitely. Yeah, man, because I'm like, me, if I would have came by myself, I would have needed a little bit more time, or need to save more money, or, because, it's quite difficult to be in LA by yourself, at least in the beginning, unless you already have a job guaranteed when you get out there, a home and all these plans working together, then it's a little bit easier. But yeah, just going there by yourself and just going, it'll be quite difficult. So yeah, when I said, hey, you want to come to LA? And he said, yeah. I'm like, you serious? He like, are you serious? And I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So we did it, and we said, okay, we said this in January, like I said, December, I went to vacation. January, I'm like, trying to decide where to go. And then pretty much, I said, okay, in January, to text him, you want to go? He said, yeah, let's go. So
it's funny how it changed too, because for New Year's, my New Year's resolution, like I had a plan and everything. And then a few days later, when he texted me, come with me, all my plans changed. All my goals changed. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Most definitely. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how things can just change so quickly. And, 1 minute you for example, you're with something where you're with someone in a relationship, and then, the next moment it's gone. Or one moment you want to go to Chicago, next minute you're in LA. So life can change very quickly. So you just never know, just have a plan, do the best you can to go with it, to go with the flow. But sometimes that doesn't happen, or life hits you and plans change.
Yeah, plans change. Plans change all the time. You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like I said, you gotta just stay strong, just face your fears. You gotta be fearless.
Definitely.
And take a chance, take a risk, step out of your comfort zone.
Definitely.
So that's how you win.
Yeah, because in January I said, hey, let's go. And then we said, okay, we're going to leave in April. Then that's where we're working, because we had work and everything. And, we didn't want to just leave our family suddenly. So we try to save more money and just bring certain plans together. So we're like, okay, no, April may not work. It's a little bit too soon. So let's say May 1st. No, I mean, March 1st. Yeah. We said March 1st we're going to leave. And what did we do? We left on March 1st. Yeah. Yep. So, we saved, so I know many of you probably want to know, how much money did we bring, all right? Is it possible to come to LA without so much money, many people on YouTube, they say, oh, you have to have $50,000, you know, $10,000, this and that thing, a car, a job lined up, everything. We surely didn't have that, you know. Not like that we're very successful right now, but we have all the basic needs that we have: a car, you know, a home, a job, we have a food, we have all these things. So, and it took us a while, but you know, we're here. So how much did we come with, you know, all together? You know, he had the most of the money. You know, he was the big time baller. He was working 2 jobs at the time to come here. Yeah.
I mean, I was working 3, but you know,
3 jobs. See, it's crazy.
You know, I'm a hustler, man. One thing, can't nobody stop a hustler. If you hustle, can't nobody stop you. Period.
Shout out to Nipsey.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey. Like, I had like 7 bands.
Definitely.
All together. And you can make it work with less. I pretty much had 7 bands all together. From working, my tax return.
Sold his car too. Yeah.
Yeah, sold my car before I moved out here. Yeah,
So and the reason why he sold his car, because, you know, like I said before, it's highly essential to have a car out here, but we realized that his car was gonna make the drive, first of all, most likely, and you know, just the ride alone would just take so much time for 1 or 2 people. So we all just came together, him, myself, and another friend. We all drove together in the car. But the plan originally was to drive to LA, save money or whatever, and then ship his car here. But then we just realized that, you know, he can get another car, and you know, we just work together to provide another car. So yeah, he sold his car for extra money, and yeah, most of the money went towards fixing my car before we even left. I mean, we spent about at least $2,000 so before and after, you know, coming here and just getting oil changes, brakes fixed twice. Brakes fixed before and after, because the place we went to wasn't quality brakes, so we had to fix them again, and just crazy. So
yeah, so honestly, it probably wasn't even like 7, because like you said, 2 bands went into the whip. So
and then
about like 4, 5.
And then we came here, and once we landed in Hollywood. What did you? I remember he came to Hollywood. We parked, and he just looked around like, what the heck is this? You know, he saw like many homeless people, and you know, just laying on the street, and he was like, you know, telling.
Yeah, I was like, man, damn, like what I get myself into, man? Like what I get myself into. I didn't have any expectations, but I just really did not expect that. Yeah, like I seen a lot of homeless people, and it just, the vibe wasn't, and it was my first time out here, so yeah, the vibe wasn't. I was just like, man, I don't know about this. I might have to slide, go back to Ohio. But
just imagine if you did that.
Yeah, I'd have been. It's crazy. But yeah, I just that was just the first day. The next day, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then once I started exploring and traveling more, seeing different things, I was like, okay, yeah, I can rock with it. So.
Exactly, right. But yeah, it's quite a journey when we landed. But yeah, with our money, other than the car, we went to like how many Airbnbs?
Too many.
Yeah, because we didn't have a home. We barely had any money, less than $10,000. You know, his money, my money. Most of it went to the car. Yeah, food, traveling there, and yeah, then the Airbnbs for like, we went to like 5 or 6 before. Yeah, before
so
we
was always on the move with a minivan full of a lot of stuff. So it was uncomfortable. Like it was a journey. It was a journey. Definitely. Like I said, but we stuck through it, stayed strong through it. So
definitely. Yeah, I remember one Airbnb we went to, there was like multiple rooms within it, and like we had a room set. It's okay, good. You know, you can choose any room you want. So we're like, oh, okay, I like this room. It's the biggest room. You know, big bed. You know, a lot of space. So I packed my stuff out of my car, and you know, he texted me a little bit later like, oh, I'm sorry, you have to move it to another room. So I'm like, damn, I want to like this room. So then I, you know, I'm like, okay, pack my stuff in a different room. Messaged me again like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Another person requested this date. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So then I went, you know, I had to pack it to another room. So just, you know, that was quite stressful. just to keep unpacking and packing. But yeah, we just kept, having faith. Went to like 2 more after that, 2 or 3 more after that, and we finally found a place. We did some from a help of a guy on one of the Airbnbs. He said, oh, there's another place where it's pretty cheap rent. 1 bedroom you can go into. So that's where we're in right now. It's in North Hollywood. It's quite expensive. But we pay like $1,100 a month, for 1 bedroom. That's how expensive Cali is, y'all. But we work together, half and half, food. So we just pretty much work together, and it's definitely doable. Like, just if you want to do something, you can definitely do it.
Man, you could definitely do it.
Even in California.
Definitely do it.
I know.
Possible.
Yeah, there's more places that's going to be $1,500, $1,800 or more. But you can work to get to that level of comfort. But right now, yeah, we're making it work. Could definitely do it.
Man, like I said, if we can make it happen, man, y'all definitely can make it happen, for sure. Like I said, you gotta just stay strong, use your head the best way you can use your head, and figure something out. It'll work.
Most definitely.
Sure.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So yeah, you can. It's a struggle. You might have to hustle. You definitely have to hustle here.
You're gonna have to
you
hustle.
have to hustle here.
You're gonna have to hustle. Like I said, but can't nobody stop a hustler. So if you hustle, you good. Can't nobody stop a hustler. Period.
Definitely.
So.
Yeah, like even prior to here, I knew a friend who moved here like a couple years ago, and he stayed in his car for like months and months and months at a time. We actually stayed in the car overnight for 1 night, in the hills. It was a little discomfort, but me, I'm like, all hippie. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's build a tent right here. I'm all cool with it. But yeah, he was pretty cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't comfortable, but you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. Yeah, my back was hurting, but made it work.
But yeah, worked out. So
we had
cool.
people stay in the car for months. One of my friends, he said when he came down here years ago, he stayed on a friend's couch for 8 months, and all we did was stay in Airbnb for like a week or 2, and then we got an apartment from there, or a home from there. Stay in a home, someone's home. So it's a really nice place to be. He got a job really quickly out here.
Yeah, I got a job my second day being out here.
Second day.
But before I got that job, I had like 4 different interviews before I got that job. I got that job my second day out here. So
yeah,
it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So
most definitely.
Yeah,
he was persistent. He actually did it while he was on the road, while we was traveling. I'm like, oh, I'll do it once I get there. Yeah, he was applying the jobs while on the road, and as soon as we land, a couple of days after, he's like, all right, come in. He started, and I'm like, oh, good job. I was happy for him.
Yeah, and you meet a lot of people out here too. Like it's really cool. It's really cool. So
definitely. So yeah, it's really nice. I wouldn't want to move anywhere else. At least back to the Midwest. Maybe Chicago one day. That's still my home place, other than Ohio. But as far as the West, yeah, Cali is beautiful. You have the beaches, you have the mountains, the hills, the women, the food. Yeah, you smile at the women, so you got the women. Yeah, it's beautiful women here.
Yeah, it is.
Delicious food.
I thought you were about to say delicious women. I was about to say,
I don't know. You may know a little bit more about, but yeah, it's definitely doable. It's possible. If you want, it don't have to be moving somewhere. It could be this job that you're trying to land. If you stay persistent, you keep at it, you keep working hard, you keep believing in yourself that you can do it. That's where it comes from. If you can believe the fact that you can move somewhere, or get that job, or get that girl that you want, or get that guy that you wanted. If you believe, more cases than not, you will get it. You will get it. You'll be successful. So we just had a leap of faith. We took it. We believed in ourselves. I know he had a slight little doubt about moving here, but I'm like, no, you got this. And I remember what you said. You said, what if we fail? And I'm like, fail? We're not gonna fail. We're gonna come here. We're gonna succeed. And now 2 months in like a week, we're pushing it through. Small little steps, small little successes. Now my brother's modeling, acting already. So
yeah. That's something that's cool too. I never thought I could like model or act, which is it's fun. It's fun to me. Like I said, it's something I always wanted to do, and I'm finally doing it. I was in my first movie. I was just the extra though, but I was in my first movie.
Not just an extra, brother.
What?
I said not just an extra.
Oh.
Yeah.
You talking about like the atmosphere artist?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was an extra in my first movie. I was an extra in a music video. And yeah, I'm still auditioning for a lot of different stuff. It's fun. Like I said, I never thought this was possible. So that's why you just gotta always believe in yourself. And yeah, so things is working out.
Definitely. Yeah, we did this, fitness thing at LA Fitness, modeling, acting, I'm sitting there bumming at doing DoorDash and,
Hey, it's just
but I'm
start,
hustling, yeah. I just
just
got a job, at a hospital. So I start this month and I'm happy, full time. Pretty quickly, People take a long time before they can get the job that they want or, things of that sort. So yeah, it's pretty, just imagine us in 6 months. We're gonna be very.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting it.
Step by step. Even where you're at right now, if you live in the Midwest or the Central States, wherever, just keep on moving along in the steps that you want to take, in the direction that you want to take. Read every day, work out every day, meditate every day. Whatever the case may be for you, whatever goals you have, just little by little, just keep on, moving forward. So.
And spread positivity.
Definitely.
Spread positivity and spread love. The more love you give, you'll receive that love times 10. So
I can't even hear you say spread love.
Man.
That's the insider. We'll talk about that another time.
Man.
But yeah, like you said, yeah, keep on, spread love.
Yeah,
man.
Spread love. Like I said, the more love you spread, you'll receive that love back times 10. And spread positivity. So
definitely,
that's my message for y'all. And I also have a book coming out, Thoughts of a King, in 2020, next year. That's pretty much my message. It's just to spread love, believe in yourself. You never know what's gonna happen, so stay strong.
Most definitely.
In my book, it also consists letters, poetry. It's a lot of wisdom, inspiration. And it's called Thoughts of a King.
2020.
2020.
Yeah, it's pretty good so far. I'm reading it, some of his journals, and it's gonna be really.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do it. He's gonna be self-publishing.
Yeah.
Self-publishing.
I plan to just inspire the world. So.
You will inspire. I'm sure we're gonna inspire the world right now. Because you could, if you want to move to LA, you can do it.
Man,
2 people from Cleveland, but nothing. Family doesn't have nothing. We don't have finances. We don't have rich parents.
Right.
We don't have the best job or anything. But we just hustle, grind it, believed in ourselves. That's all we really took. Belief in ourselves, and just work. Actually doing it instead of saying, "Oh, I'm gonna move here, do this." Nope. Put it into action.
Yeah. So how I look at it is, there's 2 words I don't believe in. I don't believe in the word hope and the word wish. I don't believe in those 2 words. Instead of hope and wish, I'd rather just have faith and belief. So have faith and belief. Know that it's possible. I'm telling you from my experience. So
I like that. First time hearing that one. Definitely, y'all. So yeah, man, we're just gonna close up here, and we just, this is the journey of a lifetime. Taking one step at a time. But you can definitely do whatever you want to do in life. Just keep on being persistent.
Yeah, you definitely can. Trust me. Man, if I could do it, y'all definitely can do it. So
definitely,
just believe in yourself. It's possible. And take a chance. Take a risk. Step out of your comfort zone.
Definitely.
Love.
Well, all right, y'all. We out in nature.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to say that.
Yeah. So my Instagram is said_Johnson. It's SED_JOHNSONN, 2 N's at the end. And yeah, so follow me. Ladies DM me.
Yeah. Yeah,
but yeah, just follow me, hit me up.
Definitely. And if you didn't get that, I'll put his Instagram profile below in the description. So check that out. And mine is up top. You can just click the link up top.
Hey, that's hard.
And
that's hard.
And you can follow me there. No, what don't follow? Just walk with me. Definitely.
Damn.
Sure.
I fucks with that.
All right, peace.
Yeah.